Hello there guys, for question 2, we're looking at metal A with relative isotopic mass for isotope 1 and 2 of 63 and 65 and abundances of 77.2% and 22.8%. So the abundance is how much of that isotope exists, and then we can use these two isotopes to calculate the relative atomic mass of the sample of metal A, giving our answers to 2 decimal places. That means 2 digits after the decimal. It's a 3-mark question. So we're going to start with the relative atomic isotopic mass, multiply that with the abundance, and then we get how much of that sample A, or what the relative atomic mass of the sample A is. So we're going to do 63, which is the relative isotopic mass for isotope 1, multiply that by 77.2%, add that to 65, multiplied by, that was 65.0, multiply that by 22.8%, and divide that by 100%. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me copy it from here, and I'm gonna paste it somewhere here and call this number 2, part 1. So the answer to that, let's see if my calculator is still down here. No, but I can find it. Get rid of that. This is my calculator. So let's put the calculator over there, which means I need this to come over here. So it looks like I've already worked this out earlier. 63 times 77.2 plus 65 times 20.85 by 100 is 63.456. But we want 2 decimal places, so 2 numbers after the decimal. The third number is 6, so it's going to make this 5 go to 6, so this is actually 63.46. That is the answer to this. Now if we go to the periodic table and we look for 63 is somewhere here. We've got 63.546, which is fine. So this element is Cu, and Cu is copper. So the name of the element is copper. So let's go down here, and we're going to name it. This is part 2 of the question, and the answer is copper. Okay. Now, is there any other part to this question which we haven't answered? Let's have a look. So that was part 2. That's done. 1 mark. And then the next part is the B part, which is, now that we're looking at antimony. So the question is, the antimony was found to have the following percentage composition by mass: 121 at 57.121%, 123 at 47.29%. Calculate the value for the relative atomic mass of the antimony and give your answer to 2 decimal points. So this one is just the same as the other one. So I'm just going to write it here. So it's going to be the relative atomic mass of antimony, or Sb, is equal to 121 times 57.21% plus 123 times 42.79% and divide that by 100. So it's 121 times 57.21, which is that, plus 123 times 42.79, which is that, and then divide this by 100, which is 121. So that's equal to 121.8558. But this is 4 decimal places, and I want only 2 decimal places. So I want only up to here. So this 5 is going to affect that 5, which makes it 121.86. And that's it. 4 marks, 4 easy marks for this one. Okay, so I'll see you in question 3.